Why don't we figure this out now instead of sit here, because we're not leaving.
On February 25th, 2019, Chandler police received reports about child negligence regarding the Brooks family, who operated against doctors' orders and took their sick child straight home instead of the emergency room. Chandler police would then pay the Brooks a visit, only to be left waiting out the door after no response from the family. The officers then called Dr. Bain to get detailed information from the doctor.
So I have a question in regards to a patient you spoke or you saw earlier today. His name is Bryce.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a 2-year-old kid. Do you recall who that person is?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to get in contact with the parents to try to see why the child hasn't gone to a hospital yet.
Right.
I just wanted to ask about what kind of medical problem he had today when he saw you.
Sure.
Can you just give me a rundown of what it was?
An hour later, officers make a second attempt at trying to contact the family, but to no avail.
Chandler PD! Sarah and Brooks, we just need to talk.
Then, Brooks is called, and he finally answers.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brooks?
This is.
Hi, Brooks. This is Officer Cassidy with Chandler PD. How you doing tonight?
Doing fine. Stop banging on my door and let my kids sleep.
Okay, so here's our problem. Basically, the reason why we're knocking on your door is because we need to check on your son, who...
Okay, doing fine. His fever's broke. He's under 100 degrees. He's doing just fine.
Okay, well, we need to see it for ourselves, and
No, you don't need to.
we need to talk to you outside. So why don't you come outside so we can talk about this?
No, thank you.
The dad downright refuses to talk to the police and asks them not to disturb his sleeping children. Concerned about the child's health and well-being and not wanting to give up, the officers give yet another try at trying to gain access to the kid.
Brooks! I saw the hand. Like I said, here are your options. You either come out here and talk to us so we can figure out how we're going to get your kid to the hospital, or DCS is going to take temporary custody of your kids. I'm giving you the opportunity to come out here and just talk to me. So why don't we figure this out now instead of sit here, because we're not leaving.
Hello?
Brooks,
Yes, sir.
do I need to repeat myself what I said outside the window?
I can hear you through the window. I talked to you on the phone. That's what I
Okay.
did.
Alright, here's your first option. You come out and talk to us.
Do you have a warrant to take my kids?
We have DCS here that's going to take temporary custody of your kids if you don't come out and talk to us. You're making this way more worse than it needs to be.
No, my kids are fine.
Brooks,
You guys are
okay.
making it way worse than it is.
Okay, Brooks, if they're fine, then why don't you make this simple and come out and talk to us?
They're not going to force me to go to the hospital, spend $3,000 in an emergency room visit right now.
Well, here's the thing. All the doctors told you what was going on with your son, and they said that they strongly told you to go to the hospital and get him checked out because...
His fever didn't break. His fever broke. We gave him a bath and his fever broke. He's doing fine.
Look, Brooks, I talked to the doctors already, and they said that this could be a possible life-threatening situation.
It is not a life-threatening situation.
Listen. I know you're saying that the fever broke now, and he's feeling better, but...
Yeah, if he gets worse, then we'll go to the hospital.
Well, no.
Doctor's recommendation.
Well, Brooks, we need you to come outside and talk to us.
No.
Like I said, if you don't come out and talk to us, and we have to deal with this, make this even worse than it needs to be, then those kids will be taken away, and you guys are going to be in some serious trouble. Because as of right now, you were told by the doctors that he needs to go to an emergency room. That was told to you guys, and we have all the information from all the doctors saying. Now, you knowing that makes it even worse for you guys because it could be a felony charge. But I would rather just have you come out and just let us deal with this, and let's go take the kid to the hospital.
So if I take my kid to the hospital right now, you guys will leave, and my wife can stay with my kids?
Yeah, if you come out and talk to us, both of you, we can go from there. And
what are my other two kids gonna do? Both of our parents can't leave to the hospital.
Well, no, I'm not saying you both leave the hospital, but let's get your son, who's sick, to the hospital tonight.
All three of my kids are sick, dude.
Well, the one you took to the doctor is the one we're concerned about, because he apparently is more sick than the others.
I don't care about my other two kids then.
You can bring your kids with you if you think they need it.
No, they don't. None of my kids need to go to the hospital. They're fine. None of them have fevers right now. They have the cough and the sniffles. They're not in life danger.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
It's heartbreaking to hear the father downplay his child's illness and pay no heed to warnings from both the doctors and the police. Despite their multiple attempts to gain access to the child or the parents to further assess the situation, officers were left with no other choice other than to make a forced entry.
Alright, announcement.
Chandler Police Department!
Thanks. Hold there, make more announcements.
Chandler Police Department, come out with your hands up! Chandler Police Department! We're not gonna leave until you come out with the child! Chandler Police Department, we will come in if you do not come out. This is the Chandler Police Department. We're here to check on the safety of your child. You need to come to the front door. Chandler Police Department. We have a court order from CPS to take temporary custody of your child. You need to come to the front door. We're here to provide medical attention for your child. Brooks? Come out with hands up.
Hands up. Let me see both your hands. Turn around. Face away from us. Come out slowly.
How many people consist of who? 3 kids and my wife. Where's your wife at? I'm not sure actually right now. I thought she was coming to the front door. But it goes.
What's her name?
Sarah.
Any others inside we can know about?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I've got a bunch of guns, man. They're all locked up.
Does Sarah have access to the safe?
No.
Where's the child right now?
They're in my bed.
The sick child.
I'm not sure. I was sleeping with my two daughters in my master bedroom. Sarah, come out to the front door. The Chandler Police Department. Come out to the front door. Keep your hands up so we can see them.
Okay, come to us. Come out slowly. Come out to us. Come on. Alright, come over here. Is that the child in question?
Yes.
Okay, fine, let's think of this.
Where's my husband?
He's right here.
Both the parents were charged with 1 count each of child abuse. The child in question, Bryce Brooks, fortunately received the necessary medical assistance that was needed, and he survived. But hiding away with a sick child and not giving him medical attention is not the only thing evil parents do.
What are you doing?
She was asleep, so I just ran in.
You can't leave your child out, if an infant in the car. 1, it's 55 degrees out with the sun on it. 2, that car is unlocked. Anybody could have came and taken that kid and left. You see how dumb that was?
On May 18, 2022, Ohio police officers received a call to complain about a baby being alone in a car by a worried passerby. A woman named Kayla Jenkins had allegedly left her baby alone in her car during a hot day.
I just want to tell you what I just witnessed, and I don't know if it's just me being overprotective or if I'm just crazy.
Okay, what's going on?
This lady left an infant child alone in a vehicle, and when I say infant, this baby's months old, alone inside a running vehicle, and she went inside the Dollar Tree.
Following the call, officers arrived at the scene to further investigate the situation, only to make a shocking discovery.
Yeah, just go leave that door open so he doesn't overheat. Hey.
Left the kid here like it was nothing, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find her.
To make matters worse, the infant had allegedly been left alone in the car that was unlocked. The witness who made the call then gives his statement, while another officer searches the store on the lookout for the mom.
Hey. Hey, buddy.
37.
I was originally parked right here,
Yeah.
and I walked to get out. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then I thought it was a joke. And she wasn't young either, man.
I don't know. It's better to keep this. Where'd she go?
Dollar Tree. He's going to Save-A-Lot.
25. She went to the Dollar Tree. Wonder if I should keep this closed for the baby.
I opened it
Okay.
because he went around and opened that door,
Yeah.
so I opened it up to make sure the baby was breathing and everything.
Yeah, we got the keys.
But it was running and stuff. They had the car running. This man tried to say he only looked. I said, I seen him through the window. I said, he looks like a few months.
You want some?
I said, he only looks like a few months young to me, man.
Think it's alright for her to drink?
Look at that. That's crazy, dude. And the lady's not young. I mean, she looks like she knows better than this.
Like a 64-year-old lady in the car.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know.
Oh my god.
Be a fun day to be a cop today.
She in there?
I can see.
It comes back to like a 64-year-old. What did she look like?
I'll identify her, man.
Alright.
I see her. We'll wait for her to come out. I see her walk out, but I see her. I'm sure she's in there. I couldn't look at her. It might not be young.
What did she look like?
It wasn't the. She didn't look 64 to me, bro.
What did she look like?
She didn't look 64. Alright, we'll just wait for her to come.
Not able to locate her, the officers wait for the mom to finish her shopping. It isn't until several minutes later that the mom finally decides to come back for her kid, only to be reprimanded by the officer.
Is that her?
You left your baby in an unlocked car out here while you go in the Dollar Tree. What are you doing?
She was asleep, so I just ran into her.
You can't leave your child out, an infant in the car. One, it's 55 degrees out with the sun on him. All right. Two, that car's unlocked. Anybody could have came and taken that kid and left. All right. You see how dumb that was? Right. Do you have a license on you?
Go over to your baby. Make sure she's alright. Oh, sorry.
The fact that the officer had to tell her to go check on her baby says it all. After running a check on her license, the officer further interrogates the mother. It is then that Kayla realizes the trouble she's in.
Is the child's father in the picture? Is this your mother's vehicle?
Yeah.
What's her contact information?
What's going on?
Dad's not in the picture. I'm gonna get grandma's info.
You just get the
Okay. Alright. Your mother's the registered owner of this vehicle?
Yeah.
What's her phone number?
What is going on?
You're going to be getting some paperwork here in a second. So what is your mother's contact information?
Do you know what's going on?
You're going to be getting a ticket for endangering children. So what is your mother's contact information?
Why do you need it?
In case Medina County Job and Family Services contact her.
I'll let her just contact me. I'll live with her.
What is her contact information? Phone number for her. I mean, do you think it's smart to leave a 14-year-old in a car? Unlocked and running? Regardless if you're in Brunswick or not?
I just didn't know I could.
What is your mother's phone number?
Why can't they just call me?
What is your mother's...
Why can't they just call me?
They probably will call you. Did you give that officer your phone number? What's your phone number? Are you employed? You're currently unemployed?
Kayla is clearly in disbelief and shock, but the officer knows not to make it worse for her, as instead of berating her, he warns her in a factual and supportive way.
Do you understand why this is such a big deal?
Yeah.
Okay. I understand it was an error in judgment, and it was just a dumb decision, but that very often leads to the kid dying and destroyed in the back of the car. We're getting kidnapped, right? So really, this is a better outcome than us finding a kid dead in the back of the car. All right? You understand? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I don't. Oh.
What the hell?
Yeah. If you have any questions, call the Brunswick Police Department. Don't leave your kid in the car again, you understand? So what's going to happen is you're going to go to court, you're going to plea, the mayor will give you a sentence, right? Likely for your first offense, it's going to be some type of fine. You can work out a payment plan, whatever you got to do. No, we just need one more unit. Just make sure you don't do this again. I don't want to find your kid dead somewhere, seriously. Right? That's why it's such a big issue. All right.
I do take this really seriously.
Listen, and I get it. It was an error of judgment. It's a learning experience, but so many times parents will walk away.
I just thought she would be okay because the car was running and I was right there.
I understand, but you understand somebody can just grab this kid and go. You're lucky it was an off-duty police officer that found him, all right, instead of somebody who just decided they want a kid, all right? You gotta keep an eye on her. It happens, and all of a sudden you come out and your kid's gone. Then what do? There's no cameras here. We don't know where she went. You probably never see her again. You understand? It's a dangerous thing. Okay. All right. Get yourself home. Calm yourself down. Okay. It was a mistake. Take care of it. And it's over. All right. Just don't do it again. You understand? I don't want to be looking for your kid everywhere, looking for somebody who kidnaps your kid. You understand? You clearly care about your child. And I don't think you're a bad parent. I think you made a really stupid decision. Just don't make it again. Get it taken care of. All right? All right.
Kayla was finally charged with 1 count of endangering children. She was found guilty in a mayor's court and was charged a $330 fine. I can only hope, for the sake of her daughter, that Kayla gets her life figured out and learns from this experience. And sadly, things get the worse from now on with the case that follows. A case so incredibly harsh and brutal that there are no words to describe how something like this can happen, but it did.
Always checked them and made sure nothing was broken or too far bad in my eyes. I mean, because at the same time, you gotta understand this. I done had social services at my